Hey guys, what's up? I'm bored. And I am actually going to be telling, I don't know, do tarot readers tell their story times? I don't know, but this is um me actually telling a story time about my worst tarot client that I've ever had. So I've been doing tarot card reading for it's gonna go on 3 years in September. Um, but as far as like me reading publicly for people, I want to say that's like I don't know, like I can't even tell y'all. But I've been reading cards for going on about we just gonna say 2.5 years just for the sake of the video. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. So, um, what got me into cards was literally the fact that I hate people naturally. I just naturally hate people. I think people are dumb. Literally, I think people are dumb. People have a deep lack of emotional intelligence. So I was like, I had gotten into no, I had went to the psych ward. People were thinking I was crazy, so I was like, you know what? Since don't nobody want to like be cool with me for the most part, um, well, because everybody was afraid, and I was like, all right, whatever. So I just got some cards. I was like, well, bitch, if ain't nobody thought you was crazy before, they really gonna think you crazy now, sis. You over here talking to cards, like, what the fuck? Right. So fast forward, I'm thinking that people aren't gonna be receptive to me reading cards or whatever. I don't give a fuck about my relatives. It wasn't them. I fuck them. But I meant people, cause like to each his own. Respectfully, don't disrespect nobody's religion. Don't disrespect what makes people a better version of themselves. You feel what I'm saying? So it wasn't that. I was just like I was uncomfortable to a degree being able to read tarot cards and being able to get in people's business and you don't even know them. So for the longest time, I had to get comfortable with that because I ain't gonna hold y'all. I really thought I was a freak, right? Still do, but whatever. So I think I had to been, cause what year is this? 2021, 2020 niggas ain't do nothing. Wasn't 2019? Was it? So it was either 2018 or the middle end of 2019 that this happened. So I had already been a year in. So I think I started reading cards roughly 2017. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. But boom. I had to say I was like a year in, going on a year in of reading cards. Now I read tarot cards live on Instagram. If you want to just come and hang out, have like a little kick it, a little vibe, and you want a live reading but you can't afford like my private prices or anything like that, I do go on live on Instagram and I'll be sitting there for like 2-3 hours and we be kicking it and I give live detailed tarot readings. So this night was no different than any other night. I'm on Instagram. I got the vibes going. I'm hyping everybody. We having a good time. Now, for anybody that is a OG of mine, if you don't know what an OG is, it's an original god or original goddess. But if you follow my Instagram, then you're already aware of the mannerisms and what I call y'all. You feel me? So, anybody that's ever been an OG of mine, ever got a reading of mine on live, like not privately, because privately is done different, obviously. But for anybody that has ever gotten a reading from me live on Instagram, all of my videos are saved. So I be wondering how, like, I want this person to try to tell me. I hope I have the video still up, because y'all know how Instagram be when you playing music and it's copyrighted and they can hear it, then they end your shit. Like, you can't save it, you can't do shit with Instagram. So I really, really hope I have this video still on my Instagram. Like I said, it's like a year or 2 years old when the reading happened. But I had said something to my OGs about it. So, like I said, if anybody has ever gotten a reading from me publicly on Instagram, then you know. Sometimes that live can get lit. Like, I will really be, like, sometimes my intentions is only to stay on there for like an hour. Because I'm like, you know what? I don't really got shit to do. I'm not about to sit on Instagram all motherfucking day. Like, I'm not about to do that. Like, sitting on live. Like, that's just dumb. So, I'm just about to, get him time, space, and energy for an hour. and go mind my business, right? No, when the lives get lit, because sometimes they do get lit, I really will be on live for about 3 hours, sometimes 4, but 4 is pushing it. That means I had a line of people and everybody and their mama just wanted to read it. And sometimes that's how it can go, right? So this client came from me. Mind you, I've only read her twice, and this story time is about the second time she attempted to book with me. So I really only read her once, and she had me fucked up. So at the time, this client found me by way of another client. Okay, cool. I don't have no problem with that, but I feel like if you are an OG of mine, you feel me? You done been in my lives, you done been rocking with me for a hot little minute, you should know how I get down. You should know how I conduct my lives and my Instagram and my readings, because I make it be known, which is I have no problem giving you your money back, because if you feel like I'm wasting your time, because like I said, they're detailed readings. So you're getting, when you go on Instagram and you get a reading from me live, it's literally the same detailed reading you would get if it was private. Only thing is, you're paying for your privacy and you're paying for my time. That's the only price difference. But the reading in depth, it don't change. You feel what I'm saying? I just make the lives more accessible to people, because we in a whole pterodactyl right now. Like, who the fuck? I mean, I ain't counting people's pockets, but you know what I'm saying, respectfully, make some shit accessible to people, right? So this client came wait to me by another client. This girl was like, hey, this is my friend. I told her I get readings from you. This, that, and the fourth. Boom. I said, cool. No problem. So the girl was in my live first. Then she booked me for a private reading. Now, at the time, I think, because I went up on my prices as of now, but she is the sole reason why I never took a private client for an entire year. Like, I know that I probably shouldn't have let her get all up in my energy like that, but like I had to tell y'all, like, I was new. I still am new, you feel me? But I'm new to reading tarot at this point, you feel me? I'm new to trying to understand energy work, because if y'all don't know, I'm also a certified Holy Fire Reiki 2 practitioner at the time of this video. I am certified in Reiki 2. So I'm trying to understand how energy work, you feel me? I'm trying to understand how tarot cards work. Like, I don't understand a whole lot of, right? So I tell the girl my prices. She said, cool. She booked me for 45 minutes, right? Now, I'm trying to think, how much is it to talk to me for 45 minutes now? I can't even remember. I'll be having to look at my prices on some stuff, but I would just be like, how much is it to talk to me? I know it's like $65 to talk to me for an hour, but I'm just trying to figure out how much it was at the time that this girl booked me, how much my prices were, because I have it. Alright, so at the time, and I'm showing y'all real time, because this is on my stories. I have to edit this, but I'm glad I didn't for the sake of this video. Now, at the time, these are my highlights, so I'm going to have to change this. But at the time, these were my prices. I don't know if y'all can see them. But at the time, y'all can see these are my prices. Y'all can see 45 minutes to talk to me was $35, right? At the time, it ain't that no more. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's hell no. And y'all owe me a $10 deposit. Hell no. Okay, and y'all better hope at the time of this video the prices don't go up. You feel me? But neither here nor there. So as y'all saw, at the time of her asking for a reading for 45 minutes of my time, it was only $35 with a $5 security deposit, which is securing that I'm a talk to you. Okay? She had no problem. She sent the $35. Cool. I had a timer, and this is what blew me. And I need a lot of people to realize this. If you do not have a personal relationship with your tarot reader, like, if I'm not your, well, I don't give a damn about none of my relatives, but I'm just saying, if tarot readers are not your friends, okay? Like, I say that so loosely, so hear me when I say that, and I say that so loosely. Like I said, tarot readers are not your friend. I say that loosely because regardless of how you want to look at it, and I know this may come off a tad bit offensive, but please hear me when I say I'm not meaning no disrespect to nobody's religion. I'm not trying to clown nobody's religion. I'm simply just making a simple easy, almost for dummies type of comparison to what it is that I do and who I am compared to other situations. Hence why I say tarot readers are not your friends, okay? You would not go to your pastor, okay? Okay. You would not go to the pastor of your church, your mosque, your whatever, however, and again, I don't mean no disrespect to nobody's religion. Whatever helps you be a better version of yourself, a great version of yourself that requires you to be awesome and amazing, and you're not hurting yourself or other people, power to you, okay? Do what you do. Thug out, rock out with your cock out. You feel me? In the name of whatever person, thing, entities that you believe in. Cool. But you would not talk to your pastor like a nigga on the street. You wouldn't talk to the first lady like, hey, bitch. Like, you're not talking to these people like that. Why? Because they are your spiritual counselors. They are your spiritual coach to a degree. You're seeking spiritual advice to some degree, so you seek out your spiritual advisors. Tarot readers are the same thing, okay? Hear me when I say that. Tarot readers are the exact same thing. You come to us for guidance, whether it be in your relationship, your finances, your life, your just anything. If you seek out someone that has to pull cards or the motherfuckers fly out, you are seeking spiritual guidance. You are seeking spiritual counsel, okay? So, when I say this, I'm saying this very respectfully. And I'm saying this very loosely because I get all up in my friends' business. And a lot of the times I don't pull cards because then they be like, ooh, friend, I was waiting for you to pull the cards. I'm like, ooh, friend, I was waiting for you to pull out the Cash App. Exactly why I say tarot readers are not y'all friends. So, when I say, like I said, tarot readers are not your friends, it's a business. It's a transaction, okay? If you know good and goddamn well you wouldn't be personal with your pastor by telling your pastor, oh, I've cheated, I've committed adultery, but I want this man that I committed adultery with. Your pastor gonna look at you like, well, my child, you might have to go and pray to the Lord about that. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, tarot readers are not your friends. So this girl books me privately. She pays her money. Cool. Like I said, I have her on a timer. So the timer goes off at the time her and I are supposed to have the reading, right? Now, mind you, I don't know if all tarot readers are like this, but in my experiences, no tarot reader appreciates and or likes when you book them, okay? Book them for a reading on the same question you previously asked another tarot reader. We hate that shit, okay? We can't stand it. Now, from my experience, I am not speaking for all tarot readers. I am not all tarot readers, okay? So, to each his own. But from my experience, that's some disrespectful ass shit. It's just like, don't no tattoo artist tattoo on another tattoo artist's work. I mean, except for my artists because they're twin brothers, respectfully. But no tattoo artist likes to tattoo on another person's shit. No hairstylist likes to take out another stylist's work, correct another stylist's work without an additional payment because I didn't do this. Now you want me to fix some shit because you wanted to go somewhere cheaper? Like, nobody likes to overdo somebody else's work, okay? You get what you pay for. Not all the time, because I ain't gonna hold y'all. I undersell myself because I'm trying to look out for the people that's complaining about being in a whole Polaroid. Meanwhile, spend ass and chips money, stimulus money on some dumb shit. You feel me? So, I was a little taken aback by the fact that the timer went off. You feel what I'm saying? And she talking to me like we friends. Like, I don't know you, ma'am. I don't care nothing about you, respectfully, because once this timer go off, this video go off, well, not this one, but like the video go off, I don't care about you until you book me again. Now, again, like I said, nobody likes to do other people's work. So instantly after she booked me, right, she asked me a question about her man. Love reading, no problem. And she booked me for a love reading. I said, cool. I'm, doing what tarot readers do. I'm in my zen. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm reading her the cards, like verbatim. Okay? And I can see her face. You know what I mean? And when, you know how you get to see people gears grinding and shit. And I'm just like, something ringing a bell in here for her. Now, mind y'all, at the time, I don't know that she's already booked another reading with another person. Like, I'm the after person. Like, she had already booked somebody about the same question, literally verbatim what she asked me. And so as I'm seeing that time is winding down, so now I'm concluding her reading, saying, okay, this is it. Did this make sense to you, and did this help? Here's what she says. She's like, well, I don't really think I got what I paid for, considering this isn't what I wanted to hear. Ready? So, newsflash to people. If this is your first time coming across my video on this page, on this channel, hi guys, like I said, what's up? Please go watch a video. If I help y'all, kick it. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all can book private readings. But what I'm going to tell y'all, tarot readers don't tell you shit that you want to hear. We are not church, okay? We are not church. And I say that respectfully. And I say, like, when I say this respectfully, I say this so respectfully and so loosely. Churches like to coddle a little bit. Not all churches. Because I don't mean all. Because it's been a couple churches that I done been where I was like, you know what? I actually like your pastor. Like, and those usually be like the smaller churches, like the mom and pop churches, or the cousin, uncle churches. Like, them smaller churches usually, not all the time, okay? Because when I tell y'all, I say this stuff loosely because I'm somebody that was raised Baptist, Christian, Baptist, whatever. As y'all clearly see, we don't give a fuck. But in my mama household, they praised the Lord but had premarital sex. Didn't like gay people, or you didn't have to be outright gay. So, like, it's the headassery. But church tends to coddle and just tell you to get on your knees and pray about it. A lot of people in church don't get a whole lot of guidance and step-by-step what the fuck to do, okay? So that's why I say tarot reading is not church. We're not going to tell you what the fuck you want to hear. It's not gonna happen. Tarot readers don't do it. I have not come into contact with any tarot reader that does it. Now, what I can say is that every tarot reader's energy ain't gonna mesh with the energy of you. That's truth. Like, different strokes for different folks. Just like all churches ain't for all people. Like, I'm not a person that say F church, screw church, F Christians. I'm not that person. Because my favorite part of church is praise and worship, bitch. Like, I'm coming to, you know, praise the Lord, blessings rain down on me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I come to church for. I don't. But when I did, that's all I came for, was praise and worship. I ain't give a fuck what the pastor was talking about. I ain't give a fuck, you know, with these people hooping and hollering, falling on the flow. I came for praise and worship. So please hear me when I say there is nothing wrong with church. Whatever religion beliefs that makes you great, awesome, and you ain't hurting nobody, do that shit. Rock out with your cock out, you feel me? So, tarot readers do not tell you what you want to hear. So when she said that, I was instantly blown, because I was like, she was like, because you basically telling me the same thing another tarot reader told me. And it was at that moment I was pissed, because I was like, ma'am, you telling me you went to a whole nother tarot reader, right, about the same question, and I told you the exact same thing, and me and this woman don't know each other? So there's something about you that you not getting the hint. You can pray to the Lord and Jesus will pop you right in the face, tell you bitch no, and you still gonna go back like a dummy. That wasn't the part that had me fucked up, y'all. I'm getting there. So after that, the timer goes off, we hang up. I'm thinking I'm done with her. This girl calls me back on Instagram. Now I'm mad because I'm thinking she forgot something or maybe wanted to book again. She talks to me for an additional 45 fucking minutes trying to convince me why the cards are wrong and how she just want her man back. Now at this point, she's talking to me like we're friends. And I'm trying to keep a level of professionalism because I'm like, ma'am, your time is up. I don't care about nothing you talked about. I said what the fuck I said. You not getting this man back. He gonna keep playing you. And that's on... I'm piggybacking up and off of the other tarot reader because we said the same shit and me and this lovely lady don't know each other. So obviously you're the idiot here. Fast forward, y'all, to a year later. Because like I said, after this, I was blown because I was like, how do you complain about the service you pay for? Then you steal more of my time. And you don't even pay attention or take heed to what's being said to you. Because it's not only that one tarot reader said it, you feel me? You came around and booked me thinking I was going to tell you something different. And I told you the exact same thing that this woman told you. This man ain't for you. He don't want you. You feel me? Like he just, you know how men be. Y'all know how men be, so we ain't even got to play the game. He doing that to her. So I was just like, okay. So I didn't take a private client for a year after that because I was just like, How do I protect myself from shit like this? Because there's no way in hell you stealing somebody's time like that. And I shouldn't have answered. A lot of y'all probably like, well, Ricky, you shouldn't have answered. You right. You was goddamn right. You was motherfucking right. I shouldn't have. But this is also why I didn't take clients for a year. Because I'm like, I ain't got time to keep nitpicking and babysitting and tailoring shit for specific people. Y'all want a reading from me? Y'all better catch me live. You don't catch me live and you want a reading, you ain't got no choice but to pay my private prices. Pick a struggle. Because I'm picking struggles too. And I'm struggling, okay? Struggling, okay? So fast forward a year later, y'all. Now the lady is in my Instagram live, okay? I never blocked her because, like I said, outside of her stealing an additional 45 minutes of my time just to talk to me about her situation like I gave a fuck and I didn't. I didn't hear from her. I didn't see her post on Instagram, nothing, okay? Like, it even got to a point where she was just like, I just want my man, I just want my man. I'm like, well, clearly you ain't listening to nothing I want to say. And since you want to get stuck on stupid and parked on dumb, here's some people that got magical shit, rituals. Go ahead and fuck yourself over if you want to. Like, but I'm done with you. I said what I said. I don't care how many times you try to flip it, rub it down, and whatever. The universe said what it said. I'm just the messenger. At this point, you get on my nerves. So like I said, fast forward later, it's a year later, and now she's in my Instagram live. Everybody know how live get down. It's always a vibe and a kick it. You feel me? It's always a vibe and a kick it. So I'm vibing. I'm with my OGs. We thugging it up. You know what I'm saying? Giving y'all time, space, and energy. And all that cosmic gangsta thug shit. You feel me? Boom. We in there. Bang. Bang. Ooh. 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 So in order for you to get a reading on live, because like I said, the live is always a vibe and a kick it. I don't never know how people come in. I don't know what people struggling with. I don't know if people got mental issues or nothing like that. I'm somebody that struggles with actually communicating with people because there's an emotional intelligence on this planet that does not exist. So it'd be a whole lot of head assery that just make me want to just blow this bitch up sometimes, you know? But that's probably why a lot of us ain't activated into our superpowers, because we just kill this bitch off. Just saying. So, boom, like I said, I give y'all time, space, energy, a vibe, and a kick it. You feel me? Boom, boom, we be here. Bang, bang, bang. So in order for y'all to get a reading from me on live, you have to tell me, hey, Ricky, hey, Queen, hey, OG, hey, Mike, you know what I'm saying? I would like a reading. I'd be like, all right, cool. Let me know what we talking about. Go ahead, do that cosmic gangsta thug shit that you do, and I'll be right here. So I'm still telling people, I have no problem reading you, but you're going to pay me first. And I get the notification, and none of my OGs complain about it. Like, I have not had a complaint from a single OG except this one. And this is why it pisses me off, because I'm like, now I know good and goddamn well I handle good business. I do right by people. If anybody has ever been on a live with me and they did not get their reading, because I will sit there and call you, because like I said, the lives get lit. I could be sitting on that hoe for like 3-4 hours. I mean, it's only been rare occasions I've ever been on there for 4 hours. But when the live get lit, I could be in that bitch for like 3 hours. You feel me? Giving readings, like just vibing and kicking and affirming over people. Like, the lives get lit. Y'all should definitely follow me on Instagram to kick it on lives and whatnot. Like, it'd be a vibe and a kick it. But boom. So like I said, you gotta let me know you want a reading. Otherwise, I'm just giving y'all time, space, and energy and all that cosmic thug shit, raising y'all vibrations, and, you know, telling y'all that y'all great and shit. Right? Bam. She tells me, hey, I would like a reading. I said, okay, cool. No problem. And what I have no issue about it is because she sat there. You feel what I'm saying? She, like I said, she's not new, but she's not a frequent visitor of my live. So everybody knows that when the lives get lit and you want a reading, oh, you better come in that bitch soon as the live starts. Because once the live gets on, you liable to have a line. Okay, like, I read you the moment I get your Cash App or your PayPal notification. So it's like, okay, as long as you tell me what we talking about in the comments, boom. Once I get your notification, boom. Once I see you back in the live, boom. We starting the conversation. Like, it's that quick, because I don't have time to play with people, and I don't like people playing with me. Period. So my OGs, like I said, my OGs is gang. If y'all are an OG at the South Side, hey, players, how y'all bees in the chat? You feel me? I appreciate y'all looking at this video. But like I said, my OGs don't complain. So what bothered me was this woman had watched the live. So she's seeing that the line, okay, is beginning to form. And like I said, I am not a reader that goes on Instagram. And I mean, it's liable to change, because right now we real small. We real intimate over there on Instagram. We real intimate over here on YouTube. It's a real intimate situation, okay? So I get real personal with y'all. I should probably stop. But I get real personal with y'all. You feel me? So saying that is to say, like, there's no complaints. Like I said, if a line ever forms and I don't get to the person by the time I call their name, almost actually all of them, all OGs can say that either that same night or by the next morning they saw their money back in their Cash App. I do not play with people monies. That's why I keep reiterating to people, regardless if your product is bomb, regardless if your service is bomb, if your customer service is trash, so is your business. You know what I'm saying? I just had to let y'all know that, if nobody told y'all. So like I said, now she's watching the live. Like, she watched the live before it got hectic. Because like I said, when the lives are lit, I'm liable to be in that bitch for 3 hours. So y'all know how Instagram will count you down at like a 58 minutes. Because it's counting you down to tell you, all right, conclude your live so you can get ready to save it or review it or whatever the hell you about to be doing. It's coming down. That's back when Instagram did the countdown. I don't know if it still does the countdown, but whatever. So back when Instagram did the countdowns, I was like, all right, y'all know we got a 2-minute countdown. Instagram be trying to play me. I'm going to save this. I'm coming back. So if I owe you a reading, come back, because I'm coming back. Like, that's, like I said, I got video proof of everything. This is why I don't be playing with people. I hate that shit. So, like I said, Shorty, at least for the first hour, watched the live. So she's seeing the line form. And that's what's blowing me. Like, you will see the line form and you will see how detailed I'm giving these readings out, right? So like I said, this is a lit night. It's a lit night. I'm already clocked in 3 hours. No, I'm clocked in 2 hours. I'm 2 hours into this live. This is how I know the live was getting lit. So she asked me, she was like, hey, I would like to get a reading. And I instantly, and this is why I say tarot readers are not your friend, unless we're genuinely your friend. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that, but like, if you're not friends with your tarot reader before they was your tarot reader or whatever the fuck, however the fuck, or before somebody just started pulling cards with you, don't seek them out for a service and then try to be cool with them. We feel that shit. We know the head assery. We give y'all mundane ass readings and be like, I'm not pulling cards because you're still going to be stupid. Like, you act like I'm not saying what I'm saying. Oh, you want cards for effect, and it's still going to tell you what the fuck it's saying. So, bitch, what was going on? You feel me? So, bam, she asked me, she was like, I would like a reading. And my whole demeanor changed. And if anybody was in that live watching this video, and y'all was in that live, comment down below if y'all remember that live where I instantly told this woman, I'm like, excuse me, if you are legit about to pay me to answer a question that you asked me a year ago, sis, I'm about to refund your money, because I'm not touching that energy, because I said what I said. You disrespected me, okay, by booking one tarot reader. They told you whatever they told you, which was exactly what I told you, just to tell me the very next time you get a reading, well, I ain't really like that because I ain't get what I paid for. Tarot readers don't tell you what the fuck you want to hear. That's not our job. We don't do that shit. We are not in the business of ass kissing. We are not in the business of ass kissing. We are not in the business of ass kissing, okay? If ain't nobody told y'all that. Tarot readers are not in the business of ass kissing. We can't do it, okay? We can't do it. Unless they have, you know, morality issues, okay? Tarot readers do not tell you what the fuck you want to hear. It can either be confirmation, which we're liable to tell you some shit you already know, right? Which is confirmation. We can either affirm some shit for you. Again, confirmation, but affirm, okay? Or give you insight on some shit you have no idea is ahead. But we will never, okay, tell you what the fuck you want to hear. Ever. Ever. So, like I said, she sees the line is forming. I have people that I have to read from the previous live that paid me from the previous live because I was giving detailed readings to somebody else in the previous live. So it doesn't matter that now on the second live you want to pay me, because Tramp, it's still 4 other people before you. So she's salty, okay? She's salty at this point, okay? Salty. So when I told her this, I legit told her, like, I'm not touching your energy. Like, I'm going to tell you that regardless. I'm not about, you will not pay me And this was what blew me, okay? Because I think at the time, the lowest to get a reading from me was $1 on live. Now the lowest to get a reading from me is $5. So at the time, like I said, the lowest you could pay me was $1 to get a reading from me, detailed and everything. That the lowest you could pay me was $1. She sent 5. Cool, appreciate you. But I wasn't even done. I wasn't even done with the show. Like I said, the lives get lit. And when them hoes get lit, I can be in the bitches for like 3.5, 4 hours. Like, real shit. Like a job, damn near. And I don't even get paid enough for it. So, like I told her, I was like, sis, if you real life about to ask me a question that you asked me a year ago, because considering I have not heard from you, seen you in a year. So if you're legit about to ask me a question about something you asked me a year ago, I'm definitely refunding your money. You can either change your question or I'm giving you your money back. Either way, I'm not touching your energy. I'm not touching that question specifically because I knew exactly what the fuck she was about to ask me instantly, and that's why I say tarot readers are not your friend unless we were your friend beforehand. But tarot readers are not your friend because we are energy readers. A lot of us naturally. And a lot of people got initiated. Power to them. People that got initiated, yo, them is powerful mofos. You feel what I'm saying? Like, them people powerful in a bitch. But a lot of us are natural born readers. Like, my fuck ass relatives would tell me, oh, Ricky, you too smart for your own good. Meanwhile, I'd be knowing what the fuck I talk about. They'd be the head ass shit. Like, even if one of my raggedy ass relatives asked me for a reading, I looked at her dumb ass and was like, bitch, I would never. But I would gladly show you to somebody else that would. But I would never, ever. Not even with a 6-foot imaginary pole. So I was just like, okay, like, ma'am, change your question or get a refund. Because like I tell y'all, I do not play with people's money. I don't play with my time. I don't play. Like, I can't. It's too expensive. I can't afford it. We broke. Okay? I can't. So, like I said, I'm not even done with the show. So now the second live ends. Because like I told y'all, this is back when Instagram was giving us a countdown. So, like I told y'all, she sent the money, and as soon as she sent it, I told her, change your question or get a refund. Because instantly I knew what the fuck she was about to get on my nerves about, which is, why didn't my man come back? Why my man still cheating? Because you give him the opportunity to. Like, it's the same thing I, in the last tarot reader, told you a year ago. And the fact you're a year later back with the same question, oh, no, ma'am. That's what we're not going to do. So, it was at this moment, like I said, the live is ending. The live ended, I posted. Now I'm trying to go through the cash apps to see, like, okay, I did this person. Okay, I did this person. Because I do it in the order that I received the cash apps, which is why people are like, oh, can I get a reading? Can I get a reading? Whichever one of y'all cash apps come first, I don't give a fuck. That's the order we gonna go in. Whoever cash app I get first, that's the order we going in. That's just what it is. And none of my OGs ever have a problem. It's just like some of them be trying to race to be first, but none of my OGs have a problem. None of my OGs ever complain. Like, we so chill on Instagram. Like, we so chill on Instagram. Like, I fuck with my Instagram people. Like, if you're an OG of Instagram, you see this video, shout outs to you. Shout outs to the OG gang. I love y'all. Love y'all. So, like I said, I'm looking through the Cash App trying to see, you know, who paid me. Like, okay, I got to that person, got to that person, got to that person. And I see this dusty, rusty, crusty ass heifer, okay? And the reason why I say rusty, dusty, and crusty, it has nothing to do with, like, race or nothing like that. I call her rusty, dusty, and crusty because she had the audacity to be already starting a business. And it has something to do with something. I ain't gonna say, like, her business name or close to it, but it had something to do with, like, spirituality and, you know, meditations and sacred space holding and stuff like that. And I was just like, you ain't even paying attention to your business, sis, because for the whole year you've been bugging about this raggedy ass man. You feel me? So then, like I said, as quick as she sent her cash app was as quick as I told her, look, change your question or get a refund. I don't got no problem. Like, none. Because I'm not answering that. Like, I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. So then, this is what pissed me off. And then I turned around and went live and made a story time about her, blocked her, and even told the girl that sent her to me, hey, look, let people know I don't give a fuck, okay? None. So I go into the Cash App and I see her Cash App, and it says she's requesting some money from me, which is the $5 she sent me, and that's why I'm giving the price. Like, I don't get paid enough, people. Like, let's be clear. I don't get paid enough. That's why we're on the road to 1,000 on our YouTube channel here. Like, we don't get paid enough. So I see she gives me a request from Cash App for $5 saying, I waited over an hour for a reading. Oh, Raggy? Excuse me, bitch. And that's how I know you ain't an OG, which I ain't had no problem sending her the money. And I blocked her dumbass. And I was like, bitch, I don't give a fuck, okay? And I told the girl that sent her to me, I was like, hey, friend. Because I refer to people as friend, but I don't have a lot of friends. I don't like a lot of people. But I was like, hey, friend, I appreciate you. You know, you one of my biggest supporters. Because she is. To this day, she still is. Like, this little baby got kicked out of her Cash App for me. Like, listen, when I say me and my OGs, like, we be here. Me and my OGs, like, we be here. That's why I be like, when little slick shit happens, I be so mad and I punish everybody. Like, I don't give a fuck. I will cut everybody the fuck off. Like, don't play with me. Because I do too good by people. And I do right by people to just be treated so crazy. Like, who the fuck is you talking to? Remember, you sought me out. I didn't seek you, bitch. Like, let's remember that, okay? You wonder why your business ain't went nowhere, but alright. So, I told the homegirl, I was like, hey, friend, you know you my biggest supporter. I appreciate your whole life. But what we not gonna do, anybody you send to, you know, our live and our Instagram and our sacred space, you've been my OG, okay? These new people have not. You need to explain to them how it is that we operate, how it is that we conduct ourselves here in Instagram, on Ricky's Instagram, because I don't mishandle y'all, and I damn sure don't expect y'all to mishandle me, because not only will I read you for the fucking God's filth and everywhere else, I will block your dumb ass too and save the video. Because I said what the fuck I said, and I meant it. So more than likely, I'm going to say it again. So, and knowing me, I literally watch these videos back, even these videos where I'm speaking so passionately, because a lot of people think I'm a fighter. I'm not, but I'm crazy. Like, I'm unstable. And yes, I'm in therapy. Okay, but I be unstable. I be really telling people, leave people alone, because it's not that people are scary. It's people don't want to die and or go to jail because you want to fuck with them. Or a psych ward. Leave people the fuck alone. Like, y'all know that term, like, you met Billy, like, you thought you was Billy Badass until you met Billy Badass. Like, I'm not that person. I'm just a passionate speaker, because it's like, I know what the fuck I'm saying. I'm passionate about what I'm saying, and I believe in what I'm saying. You gonna hear it, because I meant what I said. And I'm gonna say it again. You feel me? So I told Shorty, I'm like, yo, you gotta tell people, like, how we conduct ourselves. You gotta tell people how it go down. And anybody, and like I said, anybody that's an OG, when the South Side get lit, we in that bitch for a couple hours. Okay? So this little hoe want to sit up here and be upset with me about something. First of all, I told you I wasn't gonna read you. So the fact your stupid ass waited, that was on you. You shouldn't have sent the money without even confirming to me what we was talking about. I could have told you before you sent the money I wasn't touching that. Now you wasted your time and my money. I mean, my time and your money. Sounds like a whole bunch of your problem. So I got to tell her friend, like, yeah, you don't do that. Don't do that. Because what I won't do is deal with somebody that's, one, inconsiderate as fuck. Because, bitch, you paid for my time and you can't even afford to talk to me. So, sis, if we really want to keep it a bug, you owe an extra 30 for the 45 minutes of my time that you took last year. So, if you want to pay me for this reading, bitch, you gonna owe me an additional $45. No, not really, because that's some petty ass shit, right? But I was just like, the fuck? So, I was like, tell your friend if she wonder why she blocked, this is why. The homegirl, which was, I thought was so funny. The homegirl, right? The homegirl that sent her to me was like, oh no, I'm not telling her shit. She gonna figure it out for herself. In a minute, she's about to be blocked from all spiritual communities. And that's where I say a lot of tarot readers don't deal with desperate energy. A lot of tarot readers don't, like I said, we're not your friends. We are not your friends. We are your spiritual counselors. Y'all seek us for spiritual guidance to some degree. We are spiritual advisors. Like I said, you would not go to your pastor talking to him about bitches in clubs on Saturday night like that's your homeboy. You're not about to be talking to First Lady like, bitch, I hit a sneaky link. You want to see pictures? Like, alright. So she was like, no, she's just about to get blocked and banned on all over the spiritual community. I'm not about to deal with that. Like, I'm not about to ruin what I got going on because of her. If you blocked her, okay, cool. I completely understand. You know what? I'm gonna be careful sending people and this, that, and the fourth, because like I said, just because my OGs be cool. Not a lot of people that hang with be cool. That's why I tell people, no, I like you. I don't like everybody you hang with, because we're not in the same vibrational frequency. That's why I say I don't really have friends. Like, I like my people. I just don't like that they like other people more than me. And a lot of the times, they friends be dumb until they're spiritually weak, can't find something, want to ask a bunch of spiritual questions. Then they happen to remember my number, which is why I'm going to be officially sending people my Cash Apps, friend or not. So, yeah, it was kind of funny. And then I went back on Instagram, like I said, because it happened so quickly, because like I said, I wasn't even done with the show. So it's not like she wouldn't have gotten her reading. Her goofy self decided to watch the live for a full hour, right? Watch excuse me if y'all heard my stomach, that was nasty. Watch everybody get in line, you feel what I'm saying? To then decide to get in line late and then complain about her spot in line. You really must be remedially stuck on stupid and parked on dumb, hooked on phonics. Because what sense that make? Talking about, like, oh, I waited over an hour for a reading. You goddamn right you waited over an hour for a reading, because you didn't wait until an hour to get in line to say you wanted a reading. By that time, it was 3 to 4 other people ahead of you. And if you pay attention to how Ricky get down, you're getting a detailed reading. So you motherfucking right, you waited an hour for a reading that I wasn't going to give you, because the answer still remained, that man don't want you. Get something to do, because you're stupid. You know how a lot of us women get played because we be stuck on stupid and parked on dumb? And I mean, dumb. Yeah. That's why. Like, it was so freaking annoying. So then when I went back on Instagram, I made a video about it. I was like, who the fuck? Let me tell y'all why I'm salty. I'm going to get to y'all readings, but let me tell y'all why I'm salty. Like, I dogged this woman. And it made me, the only reason why I'm telling this story time is because, one, it was funny as fuck to make. Okay, like, it was funny as shit to make. And I was watching Storytimes, and as I was preparing to make the May videos for the Zodiac, y'all, it's 5 months into my entrepreneurship, and I wish it could be a happier situation, but it ain't. Like, I'm going through so much shit, it's ridiculous. But, yeah, as I was preparing to do May videos for y'all, I was like, I wonder. Because I done seen worse celebrity hairstylist videos. I done seen worse nail tech story times. I done heard worse nail client, worse hair client story times. But I'm just like, do y'all... So, the spiritual community don't go through... Shit! Okay? Shit! Spiritual community got some tea, too. Okay? Like, the spiritual community got some tea, too. And, I was like, okay, I wonder. So, if... I hope this starts a trend a little bit of, you know, some other readers or alchemists or anybody that's in this spiritual-esque community that's ever had experiences, you know, with like their worst client or a customer trying to scam them or something like that. Like, give tea, sis. Like, you know, bro, sir, y'all, them, everybody else in between, you know, give us tea, because people really be acting like, because we're so peace and positive and peace and light and crystals and all that other type of stuff, like, we don't get tried. And I believe we get tried the hardest in the spiritual community. Like, I real life feel like we get tried the hardest, because people, of course, think, oh, you're just love and light, you're all peace and crystals, you're all positivity. Like, it's something called duality, too. We're very much our God, as we very much are you got us fucked up. Something called duality. And it's also a thing called balance. A lot of us ain't got it. Stop fucking playing with us. Like, respectfully, okay? So, yeah, this was my video of my worst tarot client ever. That woman has been blocked and done and over with. I don't know what the fuck going on with that woman. Like I said, once I tie my hands with you, I really be tying my hands with people. So, that's out for this video. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Share the video. Like I said, I really hope this kind of starts like a small little trend, or I begin to see more tarot readers come out, or like more people in spiritual communities. Like if you're even a doula, like doulas, you know, go through some shit. If you're a Reiki practitioner and you done been through some shit, like let me know, like give tea, like let people know, like people really be trying us in the spiritual community, like we just some bitches, like the fuck. But that's all for this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and you know, I'll see y'all later. Bye.